Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael and this is Happy Ghost Reacts. Today I'll be continuing my Ranking of Kings reaction series with Season 1, Episode 8, called The Sacrifice of Dreams. Very intrigued to learn what that means. Obviously at this point we have our, our two main storylines, Daida, Bojji, both of which are at very drastically different points in time, or rather points of I don't really know what I want to say there, but they're very, very drastic points. I guess I'm just going to repeat myself. So let's start with the easiest and simplest one to go over. Daida. Daida has been forced to drink the elixir of resurrection. In my mind, I thought that maybe it had something to do with the lady trapped in the mirror because maybe her physical body died and her soul manifested inside of the mirror somehow. Because this world is still very unique to us and we really don't know what it's capable of, at least us as anime watchers, not manga readers. We don't really know what this world is capable of. So that's where my mind originally went. It seemed like, classic trope. But then, come to find out, which makes a lot more sense in hindsight, the reason why King Boss's body was the one who was crushed, turned into the bird, all that other stuff, and then turned into a potion of the elixir of resurrection is because it was to resurrect King Boss. At least that's what it seems like with the last line of last episode, which was, I've had to sacrifice another one of my sons, or another son for this. Something along those lines. I'm not saying it verbatim, but it's essentially I sacrificed another son. So this leads me to believe that King Boss has been living for generations through his offspring, which is a very interesting revelation because he seemed like he was a really cool and badass person. Though, I'm going to keep my thoughts reserved about King Boss until we learn more about the situation, because we know nothing other than that line, and that basically, our Daida is gone. The one that we've known for the last 7 episodes is now gone, which is unfortunate, or at least maybe it might be a split personality thing, where his will is strong enough to overtake his father's, I presume, because that's like what I said, I think that that's implying that King Boss is now reincarnated into Daida's body, which is crazy. Yeah. That storyline. Bojji has basically had a Tanjiro moment. I'm going to keep that a broad statement. If you've watched Demon Slayer, you know what I'm talking about. But he went from being weak to now he's strong, I guess? Because he split a boulder, a freaking huge-ass rock, in half at the end of the last episode. What weapon has he been training with? What is going on with Bojji? I want to know both of what our storylines are going to go to next. I want to know what Daida or King Boss now is going to do. I guess technically it's still King Boss because I believe he'd be Daida Boss. So King Boss. And then, yeah, I want to know what's going on with Bojji, Kage, and Despo. Like, there's so much cool shit going on. I want to know more. So, without any further ado, I want to jump in. I'm not going to keep ranting about random stuff about last episode. If you want to go and see what I said last episode, go and watch last video. So, let's jump in. Season 1, Episode 8, The Sacrifice of Dreams. Let's go. So it really was a demon that was in him. Oh. Whoa! So this is why the demon came out of him when he died. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. I want to reread his wish. I want to reread his wish. I need to reread that because I want to make sure I understand what I just read. He asked, I want to be the strongest man in the world. So through that, he made a deal. And, I can steal the power from a blood relative and grant power to you. So wait, I know that I should be talking about this later, and I'm pausing this now. But is this implying that he stole Bojji's strength and power? Because Bojji doesn't have it? So his firstborn son was the sacrifice, and that's why he's cursed? And that's why King Boss became so strong? Whoa, okay, sorry. Let's jump back in. Whoa. Whoa, is this... Wait a minute, is this Bojji's mom? Are we flashing back and this is where he meets her? I recognize the voice from the first episode. That sounds like a voice actor from The Promised Neverland. It's either Mom or Sister Crone. Damn! Holy shit! I've been bested. I shall bear your child. She does not look like she gives a shit about what's going on. Not gonna lie. Oh damn. This is just a flashback episode. Holy shit! No wonder he has scars everywhere. Oh my god. What happened? He stole the power from Bojji. That's why Bojji's cursed. He probably also stole the power from Daida, and that's why Daida was also small. Because every child he had, he became bigger and stronger. Damn, that pregnancy, giving birth was probably easy for her. That thing, she probably had no issue giving birth. I know that sounds weird to say, but like, you can't help but not think about that. He doesn't give a shit. He just walked straight away. Or maybe he's feeling bad about it. He probably feels bad. He stole the power from his child. He's got to feel some bit of remorse, right? And now is the start. Because he took everything from him. He wants to give him everything in return. But everything meaning two different things in that situation. So it's not him? Who? Was it him? No, it isn't him. Did it become the Underworld King? There was a promise made to kill her? Oh man, this is just getting darker and crazier. The reveal. Yeah, and I forget that these guys have no idea what's happened with Daida at this point. They've been gone. Yeah, Domas is... He could kill you with one hand, I believe it. Damn, I have a lot of respect for this guy. I have a lot of respect for him. And I wish I remembered his name. Damn. Domas really just laughed his way out of that room. Shit. Power play. I wonder where Domas is going to go now that he is not there anymore. But it's not his fault. Whoa, he's wielding the frickin'... He's wielding the big mallet. The club. It's crazy to think that King Boss is in the body. And obviously he's gained the strength if he's able to lift that. Holy shit. Whoa, they're teaming up. Damn. Yeah, damn, they're strong and they think smart. Holy shit. You know, I give Appease a lot of credit. He's being able to hold that big-ass monster. Look how much muscle he has. Oh my god. Strength in this world is crazy to me. Oh, we're about to see Daida, King Boss. He's about to just murk him. Just BAM! Yep. Holy shit! King Boss for real! Wow, things got real crazy. This is dark. Man. Oh, that's so sad. He's accepted death. That's tragic. But what else can you do in this situation? Damn, Domas coming in. The one-handed bandit, pretty much. Wow. He's taking out all these people. Oh shit, here's King Boss. Holy shit. The big reveal, everybody's seeing it now. This is crazy. Yeah, no, this is a big reveal. Oh shit! Oh shit! This has gotten crazy real quick. I can see why. I can see why. How does he know? Wait! Bojji became the strongest person in the world? How did Bojji become the strongest person in the world? What did Despot do? Oh my god! What the hell? Oh, you guys are torturing the snake! That was before he became big! Y'all deserve to die yourselves doing that to an animal. That's horrible. Exactly. You guys are pieces of garbage. So this is how he befriended the snake. That's Bevan. He accepted the bite because the snake, obviously self-defense, he was just getting stabbed and stuff. Man, seeing Bevan without facial hair is wild. But knowing where King Boss got his strength from is even crazier. Whoa! All because he could withstand a hit from King Boss? He stood back up and was like, alright, you an elite person now, boy. Snake guy? I guess, you know, that's really what he is besides called Bevan. But I knew he wasn't dead. There ain't no way. I knew you would come back. This is crazy cool. Man, but we're back to this scene. Why I want to go to Bojji? Bojji's the strongest person in the world. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I really want to see Bojji now. The strongest person in the world. Holy shit. It's so weird seeing him carry around that club. Oh, but now we don't get to hear what's being said to Domas. Cool. Great. Did he tell him what happened? The truth? He's like, hey, I'm King Boss. I took over Daida's body. Get the hell out of my castle. Also, he did tell him the truth. Okay. Yeah, I really hope that Daida that we knew isn't gone forever. I wonder if there's going to be an internal struggle for King Boss's character now. The body, that is. So now they're a pair. I guess they both are banished for what's just happened. Oh, they have a straight up entrance to the underworld? In the castle? Oh, they're gonna destroy it. Interesting. Very interesting. So many plays being made. This is some 4D chess stuff. Hey man, I guess you gotta look on the bright side of some things, and good for them. I'm happy that we're getting more subplots going on here. Yes, I want to know what he's using as a weapon. That little boy right there, strongest person in the world. How? The Despa Arts. I want to know. What can you do? Please don't make me wait until next episode to know. I'm your son, but now I'm your husband. Yeah, no, this is wild. Now he's telling him? Shit, this is crazy! Damn. Oh, okay. So he is. This will be an internal struggle with Daida and Boss. He's in like in a limbo state because his body, his physical form has been taken over. You're in some like ethereal plane almost. This is like his nightmare that we saw before. Like the black surrounding him, and then you like open Pandora's box. So it's good to know that Daida is still in there, and that's going to be a sub-story. No way! We got through this whole episode, and we don't get to know what happened to Bojji, but Bojji is now the strongest person in the world? Why? Why does this show continue to leave me on such good cliffhangers? But that was so good. Oh, damn. Well, another fantastic episode of Ranking of Kings checked off the list. This episode primarily focused on Daida. Fair enough, though, we had to kind of stop doing some split stuff and allow one of the stories to progress more. But that means that next episode, we're going to see why Bojji and how Bojji became the strongest person in the world, which is insane. And it has now been confirmed for sure that Daida is no longer Daida, it is now King Boss. And that demon we saw on the bed after King Boss passed away was a part of a pact deal they made about... I can make you stronger, but I can't make you stronger with strength that doesn't exist. So, instead, what you need to do is find a woman and make strong babies. And then those babies will come out weak and normal, and all their power will go to you. So I believe while it hasn't been revealed yet, Daida was also cursed. That is why he was... Actually, no. Maybe not. Maybe, actually. Because wouldn't he still have been somewhat strong? Then again, how... I don't know if Daida is actually King Boss's kid, because I don't know how... sex would have happened there. You know what I'm saying? King Boss and healing are two completely different sized people, and I don't need to be somebody to explain how reproduction works, but unless artificial insemination was used, there's no way that they could have had a kid. So I'm very intrigued to know, like, Daida has to either have been done, like Daida had to have been made through artificial insemination. I know this sounds so random and weird to talk about after this show, but like thinking of the logistics of everything that was explained, I have to talk about it. So like, he must be an offspring and taken the strength of both Daida and Bojji, hence why they're normal human size, or rather Bojji's even smaller than Daida. So I don't really know the fundamentals of everything that's happened. I'm sure that more will be explained as we go. But we know why Bojji is cursed for sure anyways, which is that all of his strength, all of his size, all of his power went to King Boss because of the pact made with the demon. So, I don't really think there actually was a way for him to ever get his power back because all of it was in King Boss, and King Boss is dead now. And Through the elixir of resurrection, that strength, because it never actually left, has now been transferred to Daida's physical body through the process that we got to see over the last couple episodes. Hence, why Daida is such a small physical person. Physically, words are difficult. You know what I'm saying? He's small, but he's also now able to wield a big club like King Boss. So, may the powers that be are giving him the strength to do that, even though his physical form is not the stature and size of King Boss. So, that's a very interesting concept that they got going on. But we now have been revealed that our Daida is not actually gone. There will eventually, I'm sure, be an internal struggle for King Boss, as he has the real Daida roaming around in whatever ethereal plane, I'm going to call it, that he's been put in, the limbo that he's been put in because of this resurrection taking over his physical form. I assume that we're going to see Daida go on like a spiritual adventure or something like that, because, you know, he still exists in some fashion, which is a very interesting thing. But a lot of cool things have happened. Bebin, we got to see Bebin and how he became a part of the group, the castle. We got to see Bebin is alive for sure. Like, that's the main reason I brought it back up. We got to see how he befriended the snake, as well as made the pact with the snake, or rather, why they have that relationship, because he saved him from getting stabbed and probably was about to get killed, in all honesty, the snake that is. And that's where they're at. Then we have Domas and the blonde guy, who they kept saying his name, but I just can't remember it, and I hate myself because I'm so bad with names. They have to say it so many times for me to remember it. I just can't. So many names, I'm sorry. The guy voiced by Izuku Midori. That's all I know him as, because I was looking up voice actors, and he's voiced by Deku. But yeah, those two are going on their own adventure now. They're going to go and crush the gate to the underworld that's under the castle, which is very interesting that there's a gate under the castle, but at this point, what isn't under the castle? There's so much shit downstairs, like frozen on ice monsters, a goddamn compactor to turn Boss into a liquid drink and then turn it into a phoenix through the light prisms and then chop off the bird's head and all this other shit. This castle has a lot of mysteries, and I'm super loving this show. Like, this show's got so much potential, and they are utilizing every bit of it, and I cannot thank them enough for doing that. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see Domas and his adventure. I'm excited to see Bebin get brought back into the mix. I'm excited to see where Daida and King Boss goes now that he's back alive and pretty much at peak performance and peak. Like, he's essentially, I think, like a 12, 13, 14-year-old child in terms of his physical form now, taking over Daida. I don't know how old him and Bojji were. I'm just taking a guess. And now Bojji is the strongest person in the world. How? Despa. Why? How? I want to know more. I hate that they did this, but I also understand why they did it at the same time. That means next episode we should for sure get some sort of explanation as to what happened to Bojji and why he is considered the strongest person in the world because of Despa's teaching. I cannot wait to see this in what we have in store for us next episode. I don't have much else to talk about. If there's anything I missed, anything that you want to bring up that isn't a spoiler, anything at all, please leave it in the comment. I love reading the comments about this show. This show, I'm super into it. I honestly, if I wasn't reacting to it, I would have read the entire manga by now because I'm so hooked. But here we are. So let me know in the comments anything I missed. I know you're going to do it. This is my open invitation to do so. So I'm intrigued to see if there's anything that's left in the comments about this. But yeah, with that being said, actually, I don't know if I went... Oh, no, I did go over it. Never mind. I'm not going to backtrack. I'm already committed. If you enjoyed this video, please consider dropping a like to let me know you did. And if you haven't already and you'd like to stay up to date on my future videos, please consider subscribing, ringing the bell, and you'll be notified every single time I upload. I also have a Patreon where I post full-length reactions of all the shows I'm watching on YouTube, so if you'd like to watch full-length episodes of Ranking of Kings with me, or any other show I'm watching on YouTube, please consider checking out my Patreon. That'd be super cool. But you will need your own legal copy of whatever you're going to watch with me. Just remember that. So, with that being said, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and until the next episode, where we get to hopefully see how strong Bojji is and how he became as strong as he is, I hope you all have a fantastic day, because I've already lost where I'm at, because I'm too excited to see the next episode. So until the next episode, Have a fantastic day, and peace.